continuing our Christmas craft wheel, and today we're not actually sewing. Today we're gonna play a little bit with the Mod Podge and ceramics, and we're gonna make a super fun ceramic decorations for either the bathroom or for the cookies for Santa. We call it Ceramic Bonanza on our wheel. If you guys remember it from the video number 1 when we're spinning the wheel, in which order we're gonna make everything, and every single item I will link in description below, because I got them on Amazon on Cyber Monday with the great deals, so everything is currently available. So there are 3 things which I want to make, and you can make anything you want. That's the stuff which I'm making for my home, and that's the stuff which I actually need and I'm gonna enjoy looking at. So you can use any ceramic white plate or dish you want to. It can be a mug, plate, whatever you want. So what I am doing, first of all, I need something kind of Christmas related for the bathroom. So I'm gonna make a super cute Christmassy vibe dish soap dispenser, and I got this one in color pink, but they are also available in clear if you want to use clear. And again, it's entirely up to you. I'm going with the color pink for this year. Another tip is that you can buy clear glass and you can change the dish hand soap color. So for example, like I got pink bottle, right? But if I would get clear bottle, I could put the hand soap, which is clear. And I said a dish soap because you can make one of them either for the bathroom or as a soap dispenser in the kitchen. And as you know, hand soap comes in different colors and the scents. So if you want to, you can buy a clear bottle and just fill it up with a color you like. So we know that, for example, dish soap comes in green, which is perfect for Christmas, right? So you can actually change the color of the bottle by using different color of the next item which we're gonna make. And this is like kind of, I'm not inventing the wheel with any of those items, but I'm just trying to push super fun and easy ideas. I'm gonna make a coaster. So set of 12 tiles are available on Amazon, and again, I'm gonna link it in description below. And they also already prepared for the craft. So they coming with a felt backing. So once you're gonna be done decorating your tile, there is self-adhesive back. So you just attach it and you're all set. So basically by buying those from my link, you're getting actually craft ready set. And once you're gonna done decorating them, you are all set. You just, how it looks, tile comes basically on both sides, pretty much the same. It doesn't really matter which tile, which side you're gonna use. And then each tile comes with this kind of, I think it's called cork, and then you just peel it, attach it to the back of your tile, and your table is safe. So it's gonna be super easy. And we're gonna be doing and using napkins, but you can also ask your kids to decorate with the markers and then cover it with a Mod Podge. That also, I think, a great idea, saying Merry Christmas, Grandma or Grandpa or Mom or whoever you're gonna make them for, and just use like a regular acrylic markers and ask kids to decorate them, and then just put protective layer with a Mod Podge. Exactly. And the last but not least, I got this kind of plate, and it's rectangle plate. And the reason why I got it, because I thought it's gonna be super adorbs, either to line up the cookies in a nice beautiful row, or a cheese or anything, or fruit, anything you serve for Christmas. Or like you can use it to put a dish soap and the toothbrushes and stuff, like a kind of decorative dish plate for your bathroom. Some people just have this and they put dish hand soap and other stuff on it to protect the counter, or you can use it for your jewelry. So I think this one has multiple uses. That's why I got this one. I think that you don't have to necessarily always buy like a round plate for Santa cookies. So I think it's like a modern version, because if you have children and you want to also do the Santa cookies, this is also perfect for it. And I think once it's gonna have Christmas theme on it, you can use it and keep swapping that from from serving plate to the bathroom to the Christmas cooking. You know, obviously once you're gonna wash it, you can do a lot of things with it. So without a further ado, I'm just gonna show you what my theme for the dishes will be. I got bunch of regular table napkins, and probably majority of you already knows the trick, and I already did this type of arts and crafts 2 years ago for Easter, but I'm gonna show you again. So again, I know I am repeating myself like an old record, which I said it in previous videos. You can do any theme you want to. If you're making it for someone else, you can either do it a Christmas theme, or you can use something which specific person loves, or hobbies, or passions, or you know, you can just do the Christmas theme. So what I decided to do, because as you probably noticed, animal prints are on everything this year. Dogs, majority of it is actually dogs and horses this year. I shop a lot in Anthropology and Free People, so wherever I'm gonna look, there is a sweater with a dog or with a horse. So it's a big year. I don't know why that those companies promoting images of dogs and horses. I didn't dive into the details, what's the reason for it and why this actually is. But as you know, I am very much animal person. I couldn't find anything chicken related, which I really gonna like. So I decided to buy set of napkins, which has Christmas theme on it. And I decided to buy set of also napkins, which has Christmas doggos on it, which I truly adore. I'm obsessed with this one. And other one with a cute, very contemporary doggos wearing you know, hats. And yeah, they are birthday hats, but I think it's very cute, and I think it's very colorful and cheering, and it's super fun. So welcome to my messy Christmas arts and crafts desk. I set everything up. So basically what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna start from tiles. At least I will start from the tiles. If you choose to do tiles, you can watch this part, or if you choose to do any other one, you can skip to the next part. But all of those projects, starting with cutting out napkins. So I basically don't separate napkin until I'm gonna cut it out design, because I noticed that once I'm gonna separate them, they are so fragile. It's really difficult for me to cut the shape or design I want to keep. So I like to first cut what I need to cut, then try it on, and then I separate them as I go. So I'm gonna put you on the time lapse, and we're gonna do a lot of cutting now. Okay, I separated few as you see on the previous clip. It's very easy to separate them, and I cut them like pretty close, but I still left the pink background. So I cut quite a few of them, and I have to say I used only one napkin, and one napkin is enough definitely for the bottle. I decided to do the Mod Podge, which is dishwasher safe with a gloss finish, just because my bottle is super glossy. So I'm gonna use this one, and especially for the plate as well. So it's a glue, it's a sealer, and it's a finish, all in one. Dries to hard to finish, no tacky, cure for 28 days. So it's gonna be dry, but you're not gonna be able to put any of these dishes in the dishwasher for at least 28 days. So I have a brush, which is like fairly firm, but like on the softer side. And I'm gonna gently apply like a thin layer on the bottle and then on my image. So we will see how's that gonna go, because I did the tiles last year, but I didn't do anything in the surface. I rubbed all my bottles with a rubbing alcohol to make sure that it's gonna stick and stay. So I would recommend doing that. And I didn't wash them because I didn't want to get them wet, but I used the rubbing alcohol and cotton swab, and I just rubbed all the bottles. So I'm gonna put you guys on the time lapse and let's see how's that gonna go. Alrighty, lovely bunnies. My instant feedback about it. I didn't want to wait until the end. We don't have sewing thoughts because this is not a sewing video. So first of all, I did the tiles before 2 years ago, but I chose the tiles with a gloss finish. These are like very matte finish. So I started to put just the matte patch just on the area when my animal will be, but then the rest of the tile looks funny. So I'm not sure how it's gonna dry out. They definitely are darker and they change the color compared to the one which is not used. They kind of get like kind of like a brownish yellowish over here compared to the tile which is not used at all. So with the first one, what I decided to do is like start to put the matte patch only in the area where the pet is, but then I noticed that actually it's gonna be better if I'm gonna put the matte patch all over the tile and then just put the image on top of it and run one more layer. With this specific napkin, I didn't have that issue 2 years ago. I don't know how the napkins are done. I am not a napkin expert. The colors start to run a little bit, so I had to make sure that I wipe off the color of the clear area. So also the images are very see-through, so it's better to put them on something which is white. So I'm assuming that it's gonna come out way better on the plate than on the bottle. And like you see on the bottle, I have to look in the camera again. Yeah, on the bottle, they're very see-through. You can barely see anything. It's still very cute. I still like it a lot, but I actually thought maybe it's gonna dry, then it's gonna dry more, you know, like gonna bring the color back. On tiles, it looks like that. So what I did, I put one clear coat on the tile, then I put the image on it, and then I put one clear coat all over it. Once this is gonna dry, like to touch, I'm gonna use my gold acrylic marker and I'm gonna write like a Merry Christmas or maybe add a dots on it. I'm gonna do something because it's way too plain for me. So I'm gonna definitely do something Christmassy. So for now, I'm gonna put this away and I'm gonna let it dry, and I'm gonna do dry to touch as I mentioned. And each tile I did different doggy, and they are super cute. I love it. Everything is cohesive. I'm gonna leave it alone. And now I'm gonna actually apply the other ones on the bottle. And the last one, I'm gonna do the plate. So I'm gonna say this as immediate feedback. If it's a glass, you're gonna get something looking more like this, unless your image gonna be like, I guess, totally white. This dog was gray, so yeah, the gray came out like this. So I'm gonna keep going with the bottle right now, and then I'm gonna do plate. I definitely liked working better with the tiles with a glossy finish. The reason why I chose these tiles, because I have an upcoming project with a fabric, which I'm gonna need those tiles for the fabric project, and actually matte finish is more needed for that project. So maybe think of that before you buying those tiles and when you are choosing napkins. If you have expensive taste like me and you want to keep your bank account happy as well, this is the right place for you. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week.